In this video, we're going to be looking at the conventions of writing a letter of opinion. So when we write a letter, there's a number of things that we need to keep in mind. First of all, punctuation. All rules of punctuation apply to letters of opinion, but for this one, we'd really like you to focus on using termination points and commas correctly. The purpose of a letter of opinion is to persuade. There's a video explaining different techniques for persuasive writing, but some of those persuasive writing techniques include high modality, authoritative statements, rhetorical questions, pronouns, and the use of repetition. The tone of a letter of opinion should be formal and respectful. You also need to write in the first person. Let's look at the actual features. In the top left-hand corner, you should include the date that you're writing. This encourages the person to respond to you in a timely fashion. Next, we include the title of the person we're addressing. So in this case, the Honourable Member of Parramatta, but it could be the principal of such and such a school. It could be the CEO of such and such corporation. After that, we include their address, the place that the letter will be sent to. Obviously, this will be marked on the front of the letter as well, but it's included at the top. We then include a salutation, the dear sir, madam, or the dear, and you mention the person's name. You're letting them know who this letter is addressed to. Once that's done, we begin conveying our opinion. In your first paragraph, you need to explain why you are writing. The first sentence of this paragraph reads, "I'm writing to you to convey my concern regarding Australia's involvement in the current war in the Middle East." We're making it very clear what this letter is going to be about. In our second paragraph, we state our first argument. Put simply, war cannot be used as a means for resolving conflict. The rest of this paragraph goes on to discuss that point. Our third paragraph brings out any additional arguments that we have. Here in the opening parts of this paragraph, it says Australia has a moral responsibility to encourage other nations to look for peaceful solutions. And the rest of the paragraph deals with that idea. Down here in the fourth paragraph, we now suggest an alternative. So we've explained why we're writing, we've criticised the current approach, and now we need to suggest or press for what we'd like to have happen instead, suggest a solution to the problem. Finally, in your fifth paragraph, you close, and here we use the classic phrase, in closing, and then we quickly sum up our main arguments and the alternative that we're offering. Okay, once we've written the body like that, we then go and we sign off, kind regards, warmest regards, best wishes, these are commonly used. And then we include our name and our address, or email address or telephone number, the place that they can go to, or the place that you want them to respond to. Okay, these are the elements of a letter of opinion. It's not particularly hard, but try and have a go and execute as best you can.